There is a quiet truth about children who grow up ignored. They often become adults who struggle to believe they deserve attention at all. They walk into a room and feel like they must shrink. They enter relationships and wonder if they're too much. This is not because they lack worth, but because their foundation was built in silence. Psychologists call this an internalized neglect schema. It means the brain wires itself to expect dismissal, assuming that needs are a burden. Childhood neglect doesn't always look like abuse. Sometimes it's simply absence, the unanswered questions, the lack of eye contact, or a parent too distracted to notice. We often assume children are resilient. But adaptation is not the same as healing. When a child learns to live without acknowledgement, they adapt by shrinking themselves and hiding their needs. While this allows them to survive childhood, it quietly haunts their adulthood. From a psychological perspective, connection is a survival necessity. John Bowlby, the founder of attachment theory, argued that consistent responsiveness creates a foundation of trust. Without it, a child internalizes a dangerous belief: maybe I don't deserve love. Studies in neuroscience show that when attempts at connection are repeatedly ignored, the brain interprets it as a threat, rewiring the nervous system to expect rejection. Their baseline becomes anxiety. These hidden scars often appear in adulthood when the ignored child tries to build intimacy or chase dreams. They may hesitate to share their thoughts, believing nobody cares. Or they may desperately chase approval, trying to earn the acknowledgement they missed as a child. The ignored child becomes the adult who ignores themselves. Research shows that emotional neglect is strongly correlated with chronic loneliness in adulthood, regardless of how many friends one has. Most parents who ignore their children don't do so out of cruelty. It's often the result of stress, depression, or digital distractions. But intention doesn't erase the impact. Many ignored children develop coping mechanisms that look like strengths: fierce independence, high achievement, or people-pleasing. But these is exhaustion and a struggle to trust others. Healing begins with recognition. It starts with the powerful act of saying, "What happened to me mattered. My needs were real," for the ignored child. The first step is giving themselves the acknowledgement they didn't receive. It means celebrating small wins and daring to believe that their feelings are valid. The human mind has a poetic resilience. Even if you grew up ignored, you can build new patterns. Every time you speak up and are heard, your brain registers safety. Every time you set a boundary, your nervous system learns trust. Healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about giving yourself the love you deserved all along. You were never truly invisible. You were simply waiting to be seen. Break the silence, because you matter now just as much as you mattered then.